Okay folks, I'm gonna take quick and dirty to another level with this video. I'm gonna have to carry in a lot of audio. Nothing exciting, but I still figured I would share it with you because it's gonna take some time before I get to testing it. And then you have something to look at. So I probably won't make a testing video of these. Maybe I will, but at least I'm gonna show you the absolute heap of junk that I'm gonna take into the house. There's not much exciting stuff here, but you like your black plastic crap, don't you? So here we go. First up, here's a Sony rig consisting of amplifier, CD player and tuner. Comes with, not sure if you can see, but there's a remote on top. It's all in very nice shape. I got a record player. It's a Sony little plastic record player. We have more Sony. It's an amplifier, or receiver rather. There you go. Yamaha RX397 receiver. If the stuff appears slightly wet, that's because it is. It's raining, which is also why I'm in a hurry. Pioneer stereo rig. Problem with these is cassette decks are usually broken, which renders them useless. Here's another one of those Yamaha receivers. I just realized it only has screws in the back, so that's not very helpful. Behold, a little Sony stereo rig, also with a built-in cassette unit. Here's a Pioneer tuner. I noticed there's two of these, so I guess there's another rig that needs this. Mildly moist, well, quite wet Sony amplifier. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the hallway. So, it just started pouring down with rain, as you can see from this now very wet manual. It's all very sticky, so I'm gonna let all of this stuff dry for at least a week. I won't have time to do anything with it anyway. One wet record player. I put it all inside in the hallway. There you go. It's a Pioneer. These always have 12 volt power supplies because they're fed through. Oh, this one actually has a plug. Well, this model usually has a 12 volt power supplies because they're fed through the stereo rig they come with. A Hitachi. There's no rig for this one. I haven't seen anything Hitachi. If the rigs for these don't work, just hook them up to a 12 volt power supply. What do we have here? It's another rig with, of course, a cassette deck that's non-detachable. Here it is. One Pioneer rig. Comes with a separate tuner. So yeah, we have two Pioneer rigs and they both have just the tuner separately, and I'm really confused about that. Here's a record player that I recognize as an Akai, and I'm correct. Here's a little Akai. These are actually not that bad, to be honest. They generally perform quite well. It's another one with, no, again one with a normal plug. Oh, that's good. Here we are. Stacking him high. Stacking him high. Pioneer. Oh, this has seen a bit of a life. That cover is positively messed up. There you go. These all have Audio Technica AT3600 cartridges, so styli are easy to get. This one does have your typical goes into your rack system kind of plug. So that goes into one of these rack systems, I presume. Now this is kind of cool. I actually should set this up properly so you can see. This is also sort of a rack system, but the receiver part, which is the top part, seems to be two components, but it isn't. It's one receiver. That's separate, and then there's a separate cassette deck and a separate CD player. So this actually is not an issue should the cassette deck be broken. Here's another Pioneer. This one has an 1892 cartridge, also easily available stylus, and it comes with another one of those plug it into your rack system power supply, these things. It's the Sony, yep, one of these receivers. They sound like absolute horror, but they always work, and that's something. Fat ass Harman Kardon surround receiver. Now I don't care for surround, but it looks kind of cool, and it has a phono input. Last but not least, number 3, another Yamaha receiver. It's not the same one as the previous ones. This is the V493 RDS, and the previous ones were the 397. That's the pile of junk on my guest bed, and I'll look into it later. I'm just gonna first let it dry.